Hey friends, good to see you. Just wanted to give you my 1 week post-op update from having my spinal fusion hardware removed. As many of you might know from looking at my previous videos, I was fused from L4 to L5. Prior to having this surgery, I had 3 back surgeries before that due to car accidents. And I just wanted to show something really fun before I start talking a little bit about my experience for the past week. This is something that at the time, he was my fiance, but he's my husband now. He bought this for me so that I could see exactly what was being fused and what parts of my back were messed up and exactly what the anatomy looked like. It really, I don't know. I'm just really excited about this kind of stuff. So what's even cooler now, though, is now that I have the hardware, we are going to fuse this if we can. Somehow get them in there and have them fused and keep them as memorabilia for my experience that I had. I want to let everybody know that it's been exactly a week today. It's hard to believe that just a week ago I was under the operating table going into the surgery. I was so nervous, wasn't sure what to expect, didn't know if I'd wake up in pain, didn't know if I would be walking okay, if I'd have balance issues, anything. Just wanted to let you guys know that this recovery has been a very good recovery. I honestly can tell you last July I had my gallbladder removed. I had a few complications with it. To make a long story short, this recovery has been easier than my gallbladder recovery that I had for me personally. I can tell you that so far, I had, prior to having the hardware removed, because it was pressing up against nerves and muscles, I had leg pain, sciatica. I also had a lot of throbbing pain right in this area right here. I had keloids, so that hurt really bad. I had a keloid on this side, which hurt really bad. Then I had one on at the top part, which hurt really bad. Those have all been removed by my surgeon, and I want to tell you that I have not felt that pain since. It's so nice not to have that jabbing, metallic pain against my body like I had. I can't feel it anymore. The only thing I feel right now is a soreness. I am still sore in the areas where the keloids have been removed, still sore in the area where I've been cut because my incision is extremely long. I measured it. It is a little over 7 inches, and it's longer than the first incision I had from the reconstructive revision he had. The reason for that is because he had to get in there and remove all of the scar tissue carefully and to make sure that it was out of the way also. And to also make sure my hardware was removed in a careful manner. Did a very great job. So happy that I had the surgery. No regrets at all. I read so many horror stories about how people wake up and they're in worse pain, or how they wake up and they regret that they've had the surgery. I can honestly tell you that I have no regrets at all. I am sure that I made the right decision, and I am confident that I'm going to go back into my active lifestyle that I had prior to this. For many of you who may not know, before this, while I had the fusion, after I had the 3 surgeries, I was a runner. I ran up to 16 miles at times. I loved to do obstacle course races. Didn't get to do any of those this year because of the COVID situation. However, maybe next year I'll get to do some. I love to lift weights, had no limitations with my spinal fusion. The only problem that I had with the spinal fusion revision that he did was not because of him. It was because of my body. Because I had weighed up to 168.8 at one point, I lost the weight when I started getting more active. And because of that, I lost a lot of body fat in this back area. So there wasn't a lot of padding at all per se. And because of that, the hardware, which you can see is pretty large, and it kind of sat like this on each side. I don't know where the other one is right now. It kind of sat like that. But anyway, no, it's not bent. They move around. My hardware is not bent. It is not in any way, shape, or form messed up at all. He looked at it. Everything's fine with it. The only problem that was with this hardware is that it was hitting up against nerves and muscles and other things, just causing pain and irritating me. So I would go out and do my regular activities that I loved, but I would have pain. And one option to get rid of this and possibly not have to deal with it again, which was the gamble because nothing's 100% guaranteed, is to go ahead and have this removed, which is what I chose to do. And I'm so glad that I had it removed. A great decision. And I just want to let anybody out there know that if you're considering having your hardware removed and you have the symptoms that I had, and you've went through hardware blocks, you've went through some injections just to kind of see if that area right there gets relieved when they put numbing solutions and things, whatever it is they do around that area, if that has helped, hardware removal might be an option for you that will give you some freedom in your life and let you get back to the active lifestyle that you enjoy and to have less pain. I just want to say right now, at 1 week post-op, no regrets, very happy with my surgeon. Also want to happily say that yesterday I was contacted by my surgeon's office stating that I am going to be featured in a commercial that's going to be on a radio. I'm already an ambassador for a program at the hospital because of the success that I had with my reconstructive revision with him. He's an excellent surgeon. I'd recommend him to anybody. I trust him to do any surgery on my back or the backs of people that I love and care about because he is amazing. He cares for his patients. He does a good job. He listens. He answers questions before you even have a chance to ask them. So right now, I just want to tell you, I went on a walk last night with my husband outside, no problems. No problems walking up and down steps. I have a little bit of soreness, obviously, but I do not have the kind of pain that I had prior to this. And I am so happy that I had this revision done. If you have any questions, please put them down there in the comments or send me a message and I will get back to you as soon as I can. But in the coming weeks, I will have more videos showing exercises that I start to do as I ease back into working out and eventually running. And I will also post them for you to see, because fitness is a big part of my life and I think it's very important to stay in shape, stay healthy, eat right, and just to live a long, healthy life. Thanks for watching, and just wanted to let you guys know I'm doing great. If you have any questions, comments, if you want to see anything in particular, if you want to see my incision, what it looks like, just let me know and I will get back to you, and I hope you all have a great day. Take care.